Welcome everyone, this is Mark and Ryan again, coming to you from the Penrose Golfing Academy. We're privileged enough today to be doing a few videos for you from the beautiful St. Cathryn's Golf Club. Ryan's going to go through a little bit of what we're planning on doing today.
Thanks Marky. Well, welcome back everyone. Today we're just going to take you around the course, do a little bit of short scenarios that you might find, obviously work on your course management, certain things you might come across while you're playing around a golf, things you necessarily can't work on a golf driving range as such. So we'll go through them and hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so our first scenario we got here, obviously you can see we're at St. Cathryn's Golf Club, hole number 2, got a beautiful backdrop. It's a little par 3, come up a little bit short here, the both of us. So Marky has a little bit of a longer chip, so he's going to opt for slightly higher ball flight, try and land it a little bit softer and obviously roll out to the green, roll out to the hole. So it is going into winter now, so the greens are firming up quite a bit. So what you'll want to do is always try and land the ball short to the hole, because it's very unlikely that you're going to get the spin that you'd usually get. Alright guys, so just looking into the shot that Marky's going to try and hit now. As you can see, first things, the ball is quite far back in the stance. He grips down on the club quite a bit. He's hitting a lob wedge, so as much loft as you can get. And as he comes through the shot, you're going to notice he tries to make sure his hands keep in front of the ball, in front of the club head going through the ball. And that just encourages a steeper angle of attack, encouraging that you hit the ball before you hit the grass. Obviously in winter, the ground is quite a bit harder. So you want to try and get that ball before you hit the grass. That just gets more spin and obviously more height on the ball with the higher lofted club. Alright Marky, show us what you got. Wow, it stopped quickly.
Okay guys, so we're still on the second hole here. Ryan's come just pin high of the flag, just a little bit to the left. And he's got quite a bit of green to work with. So with it being winter and the greens not being as receptive, he's going to try a little bump and run, and the club he's chosen is a pitching wedge. So what he's going to do is more of a putting stroke, not so much of a chipping shot, as he doesn't want to accelerate too much through and allow the ball to release. Okay Ryan, go ahead. Oh, just a little bit of pace on that, but that is more or less the idea of the bump and run, keeping it low and letting it release like a putt towards the hole. Hi guys, we're coming to you now at the fourth hole at St. Cathryn's. Those who are familiar with the course will know that there's quite a few pine trees on the right hand side of the fairway. So Ryan's going to demonstrate to us what would be the better shot to play if you were faced with a lot of low-hanging trees, as you can see, and you've got quite a small but playable gap. And in this situation, it's the gap straight ahead, which would come just short of the green. Now, what we should mention is that when you are playing a shot like this, getting out of the rough and past the tree line is your highest priority. So you wouldn't want to be hitting anything which would lift too quickly. So Ryan's not going to be putting the ball in the back of his stance and hitting down on the ball trying to keep it low, because all that will do is pop the ball up, generate spin, and you can hit the trees. You also lose quite a bit of control in terms of the direction you want to hit the ball in. So what Ryan's going to do is he's taking a, what iron is that?
4-iron.
He's taking a 4-iron, but he's not going to be hitting it hard. The idea is to try and get some form of top spin on the ball, so that even though it doesn't clear all the way past the trees, as soon as it bounces it stays low, but it uses its momentum to get out. Okay Ryan, good luck. As you can see, he kept it low, and that is nicely onto the fairway. So in a lot of situations it's better to try and not muscle the ball onto the green. Take your medicine, get it onto the fairway, try and make the up and down and carry on. So we are now at the 6th/15th hole at St. Cathryn's. and this is quite a daunting tee. As you can see, you are hitting straight over the water onto a slanted fairway that is leaning towards the left, and all along the left hand side is water. So with it being such a daunting tee box, often guys try and scoop the ball up, trying to make sure they get underneath it and get over the water. And as you can see where Ryan is tapping right now, we've got quite a few divots on a tee box where guys should usually be hitting driver, so you shouldn't be seeing divots. So a little tip is, when you get to a hole where you do feel you need to carry quite a bit of water or bush, one of the things we like to do is tee the ball up slightly higher than you normally would. So as you can see, Ryan's got about 2/3 of the ball above his club face, and the reason for that is he now doesn't have to concentrate on trying to get underneath the ball. He can swing freely and concentrate on making sure that he's got good tempo and good connection when he hits the ball. So Ryan, you want to take it away? Solid strike, and as you can see, no splash. Well done.
Alright guys, so for our last tip of the day, we just want to address one of the few things you might come across. Obviously what we want to talk about is the second shot going into a par 4. So this is the 8th hole at St. Cathryn's. Not a long par 4. You hit an iron off the tee and we left here with about 100 meters, but there are quite a few challenges on the second shot. Obviously you could see if you go long, there's quite a big hazard. On the right hand side we've got a sloot, and also too short you've got another sloot in front of you. It's also quite a downhill shot, so you want to play for a softer, easier swing. As the ball's obviously going to travel further, you want to try and land it a little bit short to the green from where you would normally go. As we can see though, with this green, the safe area is on the front left, so that would be seen as the better miss if you don't want to go for the green. Obviously it's always good to look for the best miss in case you don't hit the green. Alright Marky, let's take it away. You can see it's flying really nicely. He did aim for the slight short left, and he's actually played it short to the green on the left hand side. So a very safe shot there from Marky to a very challenging green.
Okay guys, so myself and Ryan have hit our approach shots. Ryan took a slightly more aggressive line, hitting the green, and as you can see he's got quite a bit of a slope to putt up in order to get close to the pin. Whereas I have gone for the safer line, if you would call it, more of a bailout area, and now I've got a chip shot which is just over the hill towards the flag. So in this scenario it is good to always know where your strengths are. If you're a good putter, you can go for the more aggressive line and then try and roll it up close with your first putt, as Ryan's going to attempt. Or if you feel that you're better at chipping, especially with longer distances, then maybe it would be better to go for the bailout area if you don't hit the green and get it close, and then you can try and chip it up and make the putt for par.
Alright guys, thank you very much. That's it for today's video. Obviously we've really enjoyed getting back out on the course, playing some golf. We haven't done it in a while, so it's been very interesting for us, up and downs, but really enjoyable. Obviously love doing the videos for you guys and look forward to the next one. And enjoy the game when you guys get out there.
I'd just like to say a special thanks to Zolam Kumla and Nick Garner from Puma Golf for these amazing shirts as well as the caps. I think they look really amazing. And stay tuned for some more vids. We should be doing quite a few of them in the upcoming weeks. Thanks guys.
Thanks.